My ex-wife showed up at my door with a baby after disappearing for 3 years. My wife Valeria vanished during what she called a soul-searching trip to find herself. No goodbye, no explanation, just gone. I spent months calling hospitals, filing missing person reports, thinking something terrible happened. Her family was completely clueless. Friends hadn't heard anything. Her social media accounts went completely dark overnight. It was like she'd been erased from existence entirely. The first year was absolute hell. I blamed myself constantly for everything that went wrong. Was I not enough? Did I miss some obvious sign? Was I a terrible husband? I'd lie awake every single night, replaying every conversation, every fight, every moment, trying desperately to figure out what went wrong. Therapy became my lifeline. My friends dragged me out of the house when I'd been wallowing for days straight. Work performance suffered dramatically. I lost 15 pounds from stress and barely eating anything substantial. 3 years later, I'd rebuilt everything from scratch, piece by piece. New job that I actually loved and thrived in, new confidence that felt genuine, new apartment across town in a better neighborhood, completely new life that actually made me happy. Therapy helped me understand it wasn't my fault at all. Friends stepped up in ways I never expected them to. I'd finally stopped checking my phone every morning, hoping for a text that never came. Started dating again seriously. Life felt completely normal and peaceful. Then Saturday morning happens, doorbell rings at exactly 8 a.m. sharp, and there she island, standing on my doorstep holding a baby that looks about 1 year old. Same blonde hair, same piercing green eyes, but something drastically different about her face. Desperate, tired, broken in ways I'd never seen before in our entire relationship. I know this looks absolutely crazy, she says, rocking the kid back and forth nervously, but I want us to be a family, a real family this time around. I'm completely frozen in shock. This woman who destroyed my entire world is standing right there like nothing happened, like she didn't leave me questioning everything about myself for months on end, like she didn't make me feel completely worthless and abandoned. Turns out her soul-searching was actually moving in with some random guy in Portland she'd met online during our marriage, had his kid after knowing him only 6 months. Guy bailed immediately when reality hit: diapers, bills, sleepless nights, real responsibility. Now she's broke, homeless, couch surfing with friends, and suddenly remembers she has a husband back home who might save her. We can start completely over, she pleads desperately, bouncing the crying baby frantically. The three of us, I've changed completely. Motherhood changes you in ways you can't possibly understand. I'm standing there in my doorway, coffee getting ice cold in my hand, looking at this complete stranger who destroyed my world. She's talking about second chances, about destiny, about how becoming a mom gave her perspective on what really matters in life. The sheer audacity is absolutely breathtaking. But here's what really got me. She had the absolute nerve to say, I could have taken half your stuff when I left, but I didn't. That should count for something significant, right? Like I should be grateful she only emotionally destroyed me instead of financially ruining me too. Like her not being a complete monster somehow made her a saint worthy of complete forgiveness. The baby starts crying even louder. She bounces him frantically, shushing desperately, then looks at me with these desperate, expectant eyes. Like I'm supposed to invite them both in, make breakfast, play happy family, pretend the last 3 years never happened. Think about it seriously, she says desperately with tears in her eyes. We always wanted kids together. Here's our chance finally. It doesn't matter whose DNA he has. We can be parents together like we dreamed. I looked at her, this woman I once loved more than anything in the world, now a complete stranger holding someone else's baby, expecting me to fix her life because her plan B fell through spectacularly and she had nowhere else to turn to for help. Valeria, I said, setting my coffee down carefully on the side table, you made your choice 3 years ago. Now live with it, forever. Don't ever come back here again. And I closed the door firmly in her face without another word. Best decision I ever made in my entire life.